you to. The problem, I come from a company, the newspaper La Stampa, which uses Microsoft software, okay? And unfortunately, that's just the way it is. I mean, the work world uses a lot of Microsoft software. And we hire people working for the website from universities and from Politecnico and from other universities as well, who come and become webmasters, web editors, and write and work with that software. And they have to know how to use that software. So it's good that they learn how to use it. Otherwise, I mean, they wouldn't be able to work with us.
This shows social inertia. This is the situation you've described is part of a social problem, and we need to look for ways to correct this problem, not ways to enable it to grow bigger. So this is exactly why schools must teach only free software, because they should be putting pressure on companies like yours to change to free software. You either change the world or you let the world change you. So if you stand up for freedom, that means saying, no, I won't let the rest of you change me. I'm going to push for freedom no matter what the rest of you are doing. And when you do this, then you start to change the rest of the world. It is possible for a newspaper to use free software. There are magazines produced with all free software. Is a newspaper, or was a newspaper in Berlin, I suppose it still exists, called the Tageszeitung, that had a policy some years ago when I visited them of switching to free software whenever they could, and they said it wasn't going to be long before they'd switch completely. Yeah. So if the universities start teaching only free software, that will add to the pressure for this newspaper to do what it ought to do anyway.
Yeah. I'll let you conclude, of course, but it's, of course, a two-way thing. I mean, slowly our company is switching to free software, just the same as governments are doing that. Slowly governments and companies are switching to free software, and the more they switch, the more universities will produce what the market wants. It's a two-way thing. It can't be just one way. It can't be just universities producing the workers who are actually working and using the software, but it's actually also the other way around. It's the companies asking for universities to produce students able to use free software.
But that's exactly the way it shouldn't be. Those of us who want to stand firm for freedom should not let any markets lead us into doing the opposite, into supporting subjection. It's everybody's responsibility, every citizen's duty to say, no matter what you want, I'm not going to help promote proprietary software. That's the difference between being a leader and a follower.
Are there more questions coming? If there's no more questions, we will let everybody go.
They ask if Mr. Profumo knows about the proposal of ASOLI, which is the Association of Free Software of Italy, to sign a deal similar to the Microsoft one.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to meet the people from ASOLI in maybe in a few weeks, and we are going to discuss in any detail.
Okay, so there will be a discussion with about free software also with the university. Other questions?
And then they're asking who is paying the fact of the lab. Chiedete per favore al professor Profumo chi paga l'operazione, dato che non lo fa Microsoft. L'università, la regione, altri, pretendete una risposta.
Do you have a precise answer to this? I mean, who is paying for this deal? Yeah, will the results of the deal with Microsoft be public?
Yes, for sure, 100% public, because the money is a public money.
Okay. It's public money, and it's going to be publicly revealed. A chi devo dirlo? Ma mi sembra che l'abbia già detto Stallmann ampiamente. I think it's enough. We agree. Okay. I think it seems like Profumo is making the effort. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Thank you. He's going to make. He's trying his best.
This university will only teach free software.
Okay. Thank you.